Welcome back to another video within the News TV Daily. Now, Pooh Shiesty purchases his mother a brand new home. Now, if you guys know anything about Pooh Shiesty, he is from Memphis, Tennessee, and just last week he buried his big brother. So it's good to see Pooh Shiesty setting an example for the community, the hip-hop community, just people in Memphis, on how you're supposed to move when you get a little bit of money. Now, here is Pooh Shiesty on his Instagram showing off the beautiful home with his mother. Check it out.
See, I tell you, long little T to B boy, he gotta get all around son. The first round, look, Jesus. Love you.
Man, I'm gonna take care of mine. You know what? Man, my house nasty. I'm gonna keep it clean. I'm gonna keep my outside clean. I can't believe it.
I can't wait.
I can't believe it.
You gotta take your shoes out.
Oh my God, ma'am. I'm moving tomorrow.
Big boy kitchen.
Oh my God.
Big boy kitchen. She love cooking. She love cooking.
Oh my God.
Me's glad the restaurant coming soon. Hold on, you gotta come here. I said, you got thighs on, you know, what the paw. You know, what the paw.
Now, it's good to see. Now, once I have more information about Pooh Shiesty, I will check in with you guys. Now, we're talking about Casanova2x. Now, he did have a bail hearing. Now, if you guys don't know, I should name this channel, you guys, if you guys don't know. But listen, if you guys don't know Casanova, the Brooklyn rapper, he is being accused of pretty much running a criminal enterprise, which was called the Gorilla Stone Gang. We have the leaked audio of the whole court proceedings. And now what we took from it is that Casanova has raised $2 million in bond, but the courts are not having it and they actually denied the bond. Now, the reason they denied the bond is they're saying that Casanova is a top member of this criminal organization, and they found on his private iCloud a lot of weapons and things that Casanova's not supposed to have. Now, he is a convicted felon. He's not supposed to be around anything like that, let alone be in charge or the top dog of a criminal enterprise. Now, Casanova's lawyer actually made a defense saying that those weapons that were found on the iCloud account was actually prop weapons. During the court proceedings, they also said that Casanova might have an additional charge down the line for actually being a part of a credit card scam. His lawyer was pretty much saying in defense that Casanova is innocent, and somehow, some way, the lawyer actually said that a snitch actually knew Casanova since 2015, and he was saying that he knew Casanova did scams with credit cards, but he didn't have any weapons. When the lawyer actually said that for Casanova, the judge said, what? Hold up. The judge actually was shocked that he said that, and he was saying, what? You mean to tell me that Casanova is involved in credit card scams? Which is terrible. It's a no-no. How do you present your defense admitting that Casanova was a part of a credit card scheme, but you're saying that he doesn't have weapons? So that's something I found out as well that I found pretty much funny. During this court proceedings, they brought up several interviews. They talked about an interview with Montreality, that's in Canada, and they also talked about Nick Cannon's interview with Casanova. The judge ultimately said that they denied the bond because Casanova is a danger to the community. Now, this is according to what the judge says. But after the court proceedings, Casanova went to his Twitter and he said this. He says, if you ain't send me no money or check in on me, and you're supposed to be my mans, and that goes for everybody. Now, like I said, man, being in the streets is terrible because at the end of the day, everybody turns their back on you and you're judged by all of these people. And just one person is in charge of your fate for the next couple of years. But I will keep you guys posted when more information comes out. But here's the actual audio. I chopped it down so it can be quick. Roll it.
Yes, Your Honor.
which includes charges of racketeering, narcotics conspiracy, and firearms possession. And this conduct, by any definition, and certainly by the statutory definition, is serious and dangerous. It's punishable by a mandatory minimum of 15 years imprisonment and a statutory maximum sentence of life. The defendant here is not just a mere participant or celebrity ambassador of some sort or an alumni representative of Gorilla Stone. Far from it. He sits near the very top of this violent organization under co-defendant Dwight Reed, also known as Dick Wolf. He's one of the top leaders and narcotic suppliers of a large-scale operation that was carried out by many more junior members of Gorilla Stone, including Nia Austin and Brandon Soto, and those working for them. And the defendant has also promoted gang meetings and grown and amplified the gang's message and reach, or as he says in his own words, putting this apeshit worldwide. Releasing the defendant from custody risks considerable danger to the community, and any suggestion by the defense that the defendant is either not a member of Gorilla Stone or that he's merely merely a musician or an ambassador, it's simply not persuasive when the defense claims that. As we noted in our submission, the defendant's a full-fledged, unquestioned leader of the gang. This isn't about rap lyrics or promoting a musical career or marketing or promoting his music. It's about clear and reliable evidence of his gang leadership. In a November 2019 radio interview with Nick Cannon, the defendant made clear that he is quote-unquote still ape, that is, a member of Gorilla Stone. And beyond the defendant's public admissions, what he says in private messages powerfully show his prominent role in the gang. In a September 2019 text message, for example, he bragged, "I'm under Dick Wolf, the godfather of all apes." Couldn't be clearer. He's under the founder and leader of Gorilla Stone, his co-defendant, Dwight Reed. Take another example. In an August 2020 text message, he actively promotes Gorilla Stone meetings, calling them mandatory. And he warns members, if they don't show up, they will be wiped down. He requests that members pay dues to his co-defendant and friend, Walter Luster, also known as Shell. And in another example, in a December 2019 text message, he tells Dwight Reed's wife, the wife of the head honcho, "I ain't playing, sis. I'm putting this ape shit map worldwide." That is, he's serious. He's promoting and growing the reach of the violent gang.
Thank you, Mr. Felton. I'll hear you, Mr. Kastouris.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Good morning, sir. But please, the court, we fully recognize, as we have in our submissions, the seriousness of these offenses. We have recognized that Mr. Senior had a prior robbery for which he served 6 years, a robbery that occurred some 14 years ago. And however, we have therefore in turn offered a very serious and significant bond in this case. We did not approach the court for over a month with a bond with just some co-signers. We knew that a significant bond would be appropriate in this case, and so we have compiled a $2.5 million bond secured by 5 properties with equity in excess of $1 million and co-signed by 13 responsible suretors, most of whom are, or all of whom are on the phone with us today. This bond would be accompanied by the strictest of pretrial conditions, including electronic monitoring, home confinement, surrender of all travel documents, drug testing, and strict pretrial supervision. And so when the government asserts that we have done little to assure the safety of the community, at least with respect to confining Mr. Senior in his home in New Jersey with his wife and his daughter under conditions as strict as this, along with the property and sureties, which essentially come close to fully collateralizing this bond, I submit to the court respectfully that we have submitted much to assure the court as to the safety of the community. What's real is a witness statement that I received from the government a few days ago. It's redacted. I have no interest in
has joined the conference.
I have no interest in disclosing names or anything like that, but this is a witness who is proffering, and he is a cooperating witness with the government. And what does he say? He says that he knows Mr. Senior since 2015. Now, I'm assuming this was partially a Brady submission. He knows Mr. Senior since 2015. He advises that he never sold drugs with Kaz, nor did he ever know or hear about Kaz being involved in the sale of illegal narcotics. He does talk about credit card scams, but that's not what we're talking about now related to danger. And he also advised that he never observed Mr. Senior carrying a firearm. Now that's real evidence.
I just want to interrupt you. This witness that you're relying on implicates Mr. Senior in credit card fraud?
He talks about credit card scams. But when it comes to weapons, now this is a fellow that knows him since 2015. And he's never seen Mr. Senior in possession of a weapon, notwithstanding the blathering of another defendant to yet another defendant that he always has a weapon. Mr. Senior's appearances are very public. They're videotaped. He's never seen with a weapon. I haven't seen a photograph with a weapon in his possession. I have a letter.
Now, speaking of another rapper from Brooklyn, Bobby Shmurda has been out of jail for maybe a couple of weeks now, and it's good to see him adjusting and getting back to work. Now, the Brooklyn rapper went to his Instagram page to show off his past prison workout. Now, Bobby actually betted with his security to see if his security can actually handle that new workout regimen. Now, the actual workout was 15 sets of burpees and push-ups in between. So you pretty much started with 1, then you would go to 2, all the way up to 15. Now, let me know in the comments, you guys, could you get up to 15 sets for $30,000? At the end of the day, Bobby Shmurda won that $30,000 because his security couldn't even do it. So I know 9 times out of 10, most of these people in this video are not going to be able to do it. But roll it.
Yeah, shoot right there, you. You get the job done. So we gotta do a quick thing real quick. Son said he can bust out 15. I only bust out 8. I only got to 8, but I could have got it to the 10. Now we're gonna do a quick bet. This is a challenge we'll get real quick. Quick workout bet. 1. 1, 2, 3. I count. And then we go all the way up to 15. Put your money on the table, baby. Come on, I won't go all the way up to 15. Marquise, watch it. He bought Bobby some sneakers. All the way to 15. Let's go. 1. Give me 2. 1, 2. Give me 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Count it, Max. 1, 2, 3, 4. He 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You can't shake it. You can't stop, baby. You can't stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna count the rest of it. Yeah.
Yo, you fall like that again, you lost the bet. You hear me? Yo, you get
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.
He lost. You got 2 more seconds.
1, 2.
Now I want to salute Gunna, man. Gunna is a real good dude, and just like Pooh Shiesty, he's looking out for his family too. Now, Gunna actually bought an ATV for his nephew, and just a few months ago, he bought his sister a brand new car. Now he purchased that ATV. Check it out.
Put your shoes on. Walk right past.
Now, thanks so much for getting to the end of the video. Let me know in the comments quickly, you guys. Do you guys enjoy me talking about multiple topics on one video, or would you like me to break it up one story per actual video, or do you like it when you get all the news at once? Let me know in the comments below. I'm in the news with it. Signing out.